Hello, it is Mr. Cucumber here, and in this video I'm going to be giving my first impressions of Call of Duty Ghosts. But before that, the gameplay you're watching in the background is a Juggernaut Maniac on whiteout using the AK-12. And yeah, the Juggernaut Maniac is actually a really fun streak to use. You'll see that in a minute. And yeah, this is actually my first Juggernaut Maniac, and it's actually on my least favourite map, whiteout. I'm not too keen on this map, but yeah, I managed to get pretty much my best streak so far on this map. But yeah, the game just came out literally today, so yeah, I still have like lots of streaks to experiment and KM strikes and that to get. But yeah, for now, this is going to be my first Juggernaut Maniac and my first impressions of Call of Duty Ghosts. So first of all, the guns kill really fast in this game. It's completely different to Black Ops 2, and it kills like maybe quite as fast or maybe even faster than Modern Warfare 3, or maybe not as faster, but it kills a lot faster than Black Ops 2. But for some reason I found that in this game it's actually easier to get away from a guns fight when you're being shot. Because I remember with Modern Warfare 3, as soon as like an enemy gets literally one bullet on you, that's it, you'll finish. There's no way you can get out of that situation. But on this game, maybe it's just me being a bad player, but I seem to be, like, when I start getting shot, like here for example, I seem to be able to get out of that sticky situation. Or maybe the enemies I play against in the games I play have really bad aim. But yeah, that's just something that I noticed. The guns have pretty good balance. Out of the ones I've tried, they've all been pretty solid. A lot of fun. The AK-12 is a nice assault rifle. My favorite is probably the Honey Badger, but I haven't tried all of them so far. And yeah, this is the guns are really nice in this game. I really like it. Next, the maps. The maps are really a lot more spectacular than in any other COD game. It's kind of like a lot of the maps are a bit of a mix between maybe Crisis 3 and maybe a bit of The Last of Us in there, because some maps have you sort of see nature taking over and like deforming the landscape and covering it with vegetation. So yeah, it's quite nice. The maps are pretty medium size actually. There aren't really many very small maps, but there aren't really too many massive giant maps. Maybe a few, but really not, like maybe just one or two. But most of the maps are just medium sized, and yeah, pretty much every map is suited for an assault rifle. Some maps have really tight corners and you might be able to use an SMG, but even when there are tight corners, the guns kill so fast anyway that having an assault rifle, you might not lose a gunfight if someone has an SMG in front of you. So yeah, in Black Ops 2, if you're in a tight corner and someone has an SMG and you have an assault rifle, then you're probably going to lose that gunfight. But definitely not in this game. And in this game you can just pretty much use any gun and in any situation do well with it. Obviously not like an SMG cross map trying to get someone. But yeah, so far out of the guns that I've actually tried, bearing in mind that it is only the first day, but out of the guns that I've tried, Infinity Ward seemed to have done a good job with balancing them. And yeah, and last year in Black Ops 2, all of the devs were saying, oh yeah, there's really good gun balance and that, and it wasn't actually really that good gun balancing. But in here they have Infinity Ward haven't said anything about gun balance, but yeah, surprisingly it's actually quite good so far. But yeah, anyway, something else that I find, a few other things that I find quite important. Smoothness very smooth, very smooth. And also another thing that they were talking about dedicated servers on current gen, and I'm not sure if I've played in any dedicated servers or anything like that, but I have had no problems with connection whatsoever. No host migration so far, and I've already played like 2 hours of this game. No host migration, nothing like that. Perfect connection in every game. So I don't know if it's possible that I've been playing on dedicated servers, or it's also possible that everyone who I've played against, or in my team or me, have had a good internet connection. But yeah, the connection in this game seems to be good. In all previous years, there's always been problems with the connections on the first day, but no, this is actually probably the best Call of Duty launch that I've ever seen since Black Ops 1. Before that, Modern Warfare 2 launch, I wasn't there, but yeah, since Black Ops 1, it's probably been the best launch. Another thing that I quite like in a game is a good color saturation, or in general having loads of colors. I don't really like grim games. Like, that's the main thing I have with Titanfall. It just looks a bit too grim. It doesn't look really visually colorful. But yeah, in COD Ghosts it seems to be good color saturation. If you watch some gameplay on YouTube, they seem to show the maps that look the grimmest, like this one for example. But if you actually get the game and you play all the maps, you actually realize that there are actually colors in this game, unlike Modern Warfare 3 where it's pretty much just grey everywhere, and even the green is grey. But yeah, in this game, no, it's nice colors, and very good graphics, and everything like that is really nice for current gen as well. I'm interested to see what it actually looks like on next gen. Yeah, so far all that is very good. But yeah, so far this is actually a really fun game, and it does get a lot of hate because it is a COD game, and people tend to dislike Call of Duty games, even though a lot of people play it. But yeah, I actually think it's quite fun, and I don't dislike it at all. But maybe I will in a couple of months. We don't know. That's usually how it works with COD games. It usually lasts maybe like 5 or 6 or 7 months, and then you kind of get annoyed by it and bored and whatever. But yeah, I'll be interested to see how all of this turns out later on. But yeah, soon enough, or maybe before the end of the week, yeah, I'm starting a new series where I sort of review every gun in the game. And yeah, my first one is going to be the Honey Badger, and I've actually got loads of clips for that already. I just have to edit them and commentate over it. So yeah, I'm going to prepare that, and my first one should be out before the end of the week. And yeah, my next one will probably be the AK-12, then the Vector, I'm not sure. But yeah, so far, yeah, expect the Honey Badger by the end of the week. Okay, I'm just going to leave you with the rest of the gameplay. There's only like a few seconds left, not that much. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.